All right, everybody, how you doing? This is Professor Triplet, and in this little snippet, I want to show you guys how to set up your projects before you get modeling. This is very important. You're going to use this every single project that has to do with Maya for the rest of the semester, so make sure that you follow these steps and know them well, and I'll explain why they're important as well. Okay, so first of all, we have a Maya file here. It's brand new. I just opened it. There's nothing going on yet. What I'm going to do is go to File and go to Project Window. I'm going to click on that, and I'm going to get this project window up. What this is where we can set up our project. Now you can see right now I'm set up to CGT 116, and it's got the location that this folder is within, and so that's in my Google Drive Maya projects. By default, this is usually on your documents folder, and then there's like a Maya or an Autodesk folder, and then you have to go into the version of Maya, and then inside of there's a projects folder. Okay, so I did change mine, and you can do that through this little icon here once I hit new. What's going to happen is that it's going to make, once I go ahead and hit new and hit accept, it's going to make all these different folders here, and it's going to give them these specific names. These are important because as you're going through the scene, going through the school year, you're going to save your files, your Maya files, in the scenes folder, and you're going to save your image files, anything that's like a texture or a reference, in your source images file. And then if I need to download them and look at your work, everything should link up properly as long as you've set up your project properly. Okay, so let's actually go through the steps and show you how this would work, and I'll show you how to zip it as well. So the first thing we want to do is go ahead and hit new, and so now we can go ahead and rename this. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take the name of one of our first assignments. I'm just going to copy that and go back to Maya, and I'm going to paste that in here because that's what we want to name our project. And it looks like I got a colon in there on accident. There we go. Okay, so this would be the name of the project, and then of course it's going to be in this location, and all I have to do is hit accept. You could change the location now if you wanted to. I don't need to do that, but I'm just going to hit accept. And now that I've done that, if I actually go to that file location, you can see right here, this is in my Google Drive, so it's still loading it onto the web. I've got this folder, I've got all these different folders within it, and I've got this .mel. This .mel is helping define like the project and where everything's linked to, and so we want to just leave that alone. And like I said, we're going to be concerned with just the scenes folder and the source images folder. Don't get confused that there is an images folder on here as well. Just save it into the source images. What we do then is, like for instance, we need to set the project to that folder now. So we go to set project and we click on it and just hit set. So now every time I go to do like a save as or save scene, if you go save scene, it'll just go to the outside, but if you go to save scene as, it'll actually open up the scenes folder within the project that we just set to. Okay, so like let's say you have multiple projects or you need to go back and fix something in a different project, you would just do the set project again. Like for instance, if I want to be in CGT 116, set, and now if I go save scene as, it'll open up into the 116 folder. And so you can see I've got all these different files in there. Okay, so let me go ahead and set it back to the folder we were working with. Set project, and I'll create something. I'm just going to make a sphere, and then I'll go save scene as, and you can see now it changed to the project we just made. And I'll just say test and save it. Okay, so now that that's saved in there, I can come over here and pull this up, and you can see the scenes was loading, and we've got, come on, there we go, got our project in there. And what we want to do is we want to zip this whole folder and send that in. That's where you're going to hand into Blackboard. So I would right click, go send to compressed folder. If you're on a Mac, I'm not actually sure how it works, but I'm sure it's very similar. So just send it to a compressed folder. It should name it the same. And then if you use your naming convention, which you need to do, it's very easy for you to see which assignment it was. It's also very easy for me to see which assignment it was. You load this into Blackboard, and then if I need to download it and look at your file, I can just unpack it, and then if you have any images in the source image folder, then it'll link those images up properly, and I won't have to repath anything within the computer. Okay, that's it. That's how you set up your project. That's how you zip it. And please use this for every single Maya project from here on out. Thanks.